Hi, I'm Nick. I build food forests, native plant gardens, pollinator gardens for people with my company, Eternal Harvest. So, what does that look like? Basically, at a broad level, imagine a forest ecosystem, but instead of all the wild forest plants, it's made with fruit trees, mostly native plants, always non-invasive, and a lot of pollinator-friendly plants, medicinal plants, plants that build soil. So all of these things that are already happening in a forest, which by the way has no need for human maintenance, we can do on our own and have it grow food for us, fruit, medicinal plants, all that stuff. So just like a wild forest is going to support habitat, pollinators be great for the environment, but at the same time is going to grow you the highest quality fruit coming from nutritious soil. You don't have to use any chemicals because the ecosystem is balancing the pest population with their predators, because there is fertility in the soil coming from the ecosystem, from plants that pull minerals up, that build organic matter. You don't have to use any chemicals for fertility, pest management. Weeds are under control because it's an ecosystem that's integrated in balance, with a mulch layer on the floor with a dense canopy. So basically, this is a self-maintaining system. You don't need to do anything. For the first couple years, you might need to help get it established, but these systems can last hundreds, even thousands of years. We've found food forests in the Amazon rainforest. This is nothing new. When established, these are fully self-maintaining systems that grow you the absolute highest quality food. I also love the idea of having this for people because it's a beautiful outdoor space. You go outside, there's a rich ecosystem, a variety of beautiful plants. It's lush, it's full, it's alive, and then you can go and even pick some fruit and eat it right there quicker than taking it out of your fridge. So that's funny how I said that. Quicker than taking it out of your fridge. But that's what it looks like. And the reason it works is, like I said, because we're mirroring these natural systems. We're building a natural system, and the real work goes into the design process. And just to explain at a very high level, there's two layers to that design process. You want canopy fruit trees, shrubs, understory plants, fungi. These are all the layers that you would find in a natural food forest. All of these different plants, from shrubs to trees to fungi, are doing various ecological functions. So we want to be filling all of these layers and also fulfilling the main 7 ecological functions that happen in a food forest. And that includes nutrient recycling, everything from mycorrhizal to saprotrophic fungi. Those are fungi that help plants by forming symbiotic relationships to keep them healthy, to support their immune systems, to get them nutrients from the soil. Fungi that break things down, that make nutrients available just to the soil ecosystem as a whole. We want plants that repel pests, plants that attract beneficial insects that are pollinators, plants that attract beneficial insects that eat pests, that keep their populations in balance. We want plants that bring up nutrients from deep in the soil, create lots of organic matter, help them decompose, and a whole lot more. So the whole forest ecosystem is fulfilling all these niches. That's the design process. And then you want to do that with native plants, with food producing plants, with medicinal plants. And you take that all together and you build a food forest. So I'm Nick. I've been studying this for 7 years. I've worked on a variety of farms with food forests, helped maintain them, and I've built quite a few myself. I started this business 6 months ago after working for someone else who had a business doing the exact same thing, and this is something I've been wanting to do for years. But after finding someone doing exactly what I want to do, I kind of just realized it was possible and immediately started doing it. Built my first one within a week and a half, as soon as I realized it was possible. And so now I've been consistently building food forests for 6 whole months. And basically, that's what it is. That's how it works. Let me just check my notes here. Yeah, if you work with me, what's going to happen is that I will take care of that whole design process and install it for you. However, you don't have to pay me. I will do a free consultation. If anyone is interested in this, I will tell them what to do. I will give you free informational resources, a free blueprint to explain how to do this. it is really complicated to learn. So a lot of people, like 3 months into studying food forestry, for example, I was overwhelmed. I was like, how am I going to learn this? It's very complicated to design an ecosystem. But that is why some people will just hire me for the design process, and then I do a thorough design and tell you every single step you need to do to go install it yourself. Most people have me design and install it. But like I said, if you're just not happy with where your yard is, maybe you just want to do a fruit tree and you're like, Nick, just tell me how to plant one fruit tree with the plants around it that will support that fruit tree, pollinator friendly plants, pest repellent plants, nutrient building plants, how to get my soil right for a tree. I'll do that for you. I will tell you exactly how to do that. I'll look at your yard. We'll pull it up on Google Earth. I'll look at where the sun is. I'll look at the type of soil there. I'll ask you about the history of your yard, your goals, and I'll tell you what I would recommend for absolutely free. And if it ends up being the type of thing where you want to work with me, that's great. If not, I'm just happy to help. I just want to help people plant food forests. If I do it for you, that's great. If you go and build your own food forest, I'm just as happy. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to have that consult call with me, if you want to get in touch with me, get some free resources, go ahead and email me at Eternal Harvest Gardens. That's Eternal Harvest Gardens, one big mesh of 3 words, at gmail.com. Just go ahead there, send me an email, say, hey, I saw your video, I'm interested. Or just comment your email below this video, although emailing me is definitely the best way to go about this. So yeah, that's the video. Look forward to hearing from you. If you're interested in food forestry, having the healthiest food, supporting the environment, having a beautiful outdoor space, I'd be happy to help you. And yeah, that's the video. Peace.